Well, since the start of the coronavirus pandemic, many companies were forced to lay off or furlough their employees. But there are some industries on the front lines that are actually ramping up hiring and increasing their job openings during this time. So here to tell us who is hiring and where job seekers should be looking is business correspondent Deidre Bolton. Deidre, thanks for being with us. So tell us which industries are hiring now.
So we can put them in two categories. We can say on location or remote. So on location is in response to the way that we're all behaving differently. We shop differently. So Amazon, I think, is one of the best examples of that, saying in March they plan to hire 100,000 workers just for their warehouses alone. So those are the kinds of jobs that I'm seeing a lot of demand for. So warehouse work, loading and unloading trucks. More people are not going to restaurants, they're shopping. So groceries, they need more inventory. All of those people willing to drive trucks. If you have a commercial license, there's a lot of demand for that. And if you can help stock or unstock, load a truck, unload a truck, that is in great demand. Grocery workers, cashiers, any of these places that have been deemed essential businesses are looking for people physically in their stores. Now, there's the other category, which is more remote, and that is for people, for example, who are willing to do phone work, customer service. There are tons of questions going into insurance companies, for example. There are also opportunities if you have an expertise in tax law, if you have a legal degree, a law degree, there is a great demand for that. There's a lot of businesses who are trying to just navigate this whole SBA program, the Small Business Association program. They have a lot of questions. So if you have any of those expertises or software engineers, more and more people are working from home. Those, Amy, are in great demand right now. So two categories: on location and remote.
Yeah, and I'm curious, too, because obviously this is a medical crisis. So what about healthcare job openings?
There's this bifurcation, if you like. So if you are someone who is able to work at any step in the process to help fight COVID, there is tons of demand out there. As we know, our heroes who are working in hospitals right now, some have had to go home, have had to self-isolate. Some people don't have childcare, for example, with schools closed. There are a lot of nurses that are home. So if you have been trained and you can, for your own health reasons or family reasons, support the fight against COVID directly, there are numerous opportunities. The trick is for healthcare workers who cannot be around coronavirus, who for medical reasons, personal reasons, cannot be part of that ecosystem right now. A lot of them have chosen to be sidelined. And then there's a smaller story, which is actually just as important, I think, which is that some hospitals, especially regional ones, are actually losing money as more people forego elective surgeries. The non-COVID healthcare providers actually have been benched or are at risk of being laid off, Amy.
Wow. And, you know, for the millions of people who are out there looking for a job right now, what general tips can you give them?
I would say just beware, especially with these work from home or remote job offers. Just be very, very careful. Just on an anecdotal survey, I think 3 to 5%, if you just go on a general website, are actually legit. There are a lot of scammers out there. So never, ever, ever give your social security number or your date of birth early on in the process. Do not go and work for a company that has not gotten back to you or checked your references. These may seem like obvious red flags, but sometimes this is a very stressful time for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are trying to find a couple extra ways to make some money. If there are anything that say like unlimited earnings opportunity, any kind of language like that, you just really want to be careful, do your research. There is the Better Business Bureau, so you can Google the company's name with that, or even the FTC, Federal Trade Commission. Just make sure that that business is listed before you go further and give any kind of personal information, Amy.
Yeah, always do your homework. Such good advice. Deidre Bolton, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.